Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola insisted he would rather win the Premier League next season than the Champions League during a wide-ranging interview with Manchester United legend Gary Neville. Pep, whose City side won the title with a record 100 points, told Neville, "To be out of the Champions League and win the Premier League again, I'd sign it now. The Premier League is the most important. It gives you the consistency to arrive at the right moment. The Champions League is so complicated, the opponents are so good, all of them, Manchester City players with the Premier League trophy." Image, PA. The City boss went on to say, "Of course we are going to try it, but I don't think, if we don't win the Champions League in the next 5 years it will be a disaster. I don't think so." Pep's comments came as he was named both Premier League Manager of the Year and Manager of the Season by the League Managers Association. Pep Guardiola Man City contract, salary, expiry date. What he said: his team scored 106 goals and dropped just 14 points during a historic season for the Blues. Former Barcelona and Bayern Munich boss Pep beat 5 other managers to win the prize during an event in London this evening. He collected his accolade at the LMA Awards dinner in London on Tuesday night, having 24 hours earlier enjoyed celebrating City's triumph with an open-top bus parade around Manchester. The Premier League is the most important. Speaking as a special guest on an end-of-season edition of Sky Sports Monday Night Football, Pep said winning the league was one of the most satisfying moments of his career. The City boss says he gambled on title-winning stars, such as Ederson, and was unsure if they would be a success in England, but his gamble paid off. Vincent Kompany explains Man City aim for next season. He said his decision to bring in younger players last summer brought fresh energy to the team. But he admitted that the toughest decision he has made at City was to replace Joe Hart. Pep spoke to former Manchester United defender Gary Neville, and host David Jones, as he reflected on his record-breaking season in charge of the Blues. He said his decision to bring in younger players last summer brought fresh energy to the team. Looking back on a historic season, he described his delight at becoming the first team in English football history to record 100 points in a single season. And he said the fans are what made the historic win so special. When you see the faces of the people, kids, men and women, you see their faces and how happy they are. We play for the title of course, but we play for the people, he said.